when working with the repeater component, the output of the repeater component is going to be one of four options. 1, pre-populated items. 2, added items. 3, all items. And 4, removed items. Pre-populated items will represent the list of items that were fed into the repeater component. Added items are the ones that are added after that. Removed items, I believe, are the ones that are removed from the pre-populated list of items only. Not if you add like something and then you remove it, that's not included in the removed items. That's what I believe is happening. I couldn't confirm it because of something that I'm going to show you in a minute. And then all items represents everything that's added. Let's see how that looks like. I have created a screen flow here. First thing, I'm just I query some accounts. You already created some test accounts with the keyword repeater just for the purpose of this demo. I'm getting some accounts and I'm just displaying, retrieving the ID and the name. And then on a screen here, this is where we have the repeater component. And then I'm passing in the list of accounts into the pre-populated items field here. So the pre-populated items are basically a collection of records or a collection of items. We're passing a collection of accounts, and then for each account, it is displaying the name. Here on this text field, this is with the name, and then the default value is get repeater component each item dot name. So it's like a loop. It's like going through the list of pre-populated items. It's going through them one by one, and for each one it creates a component with the name of the current item in the loop kind of thing. And then the rest is just I'm trying to display what the outputs would be like. If you were to create a new loop like this, and you try to access the repeater, after I click on the repeater, these are like the four options: added items, all items, pre-populated items, and removed items. I'll delete this. I'm just looping through each one of them, looping added items, all items, pre-populated items, and removed items. And for each one of them, I just created a collection to just assign the name to a new record variable account, and then I'm just collecting the accounts. This is meant to have basically four collections, a collection of accounts for each one of them, just for the purpose of showing you what the end result will be like. One exception is for removed items. For some reason, I couldn't collect those records or assign them. It was removed, so I feel like the flow is thinking that it doesn't exist anymore, and that's why it's giving me that error. Or perhaps it's a bug. Maybe maybe it will be fixed later, or maybe I'm just not doing it right. I'm not sure. So for that purpose, I'm just counting the number of removed items instead of collecting them like the others. And then at the end, I have a screen with 3 data tables and then one display text. A data table to show the added items, and then another for all items pre-populated, and then the number of removed items. Let's see what that looks like. Right. The get element retrieved the 2 accounts in the system with the keyword repeater. For each one of them, it created like a bucket like this. And now I get to add, I get to remove, but for now I'll just keep it as is and move forward and see what we see. Added items, there is nothing in here because we didn't add any new items. All items is displaying all of them, and pre-populated items is displaying all of them. Number of removed is 0. Let's run this again. This time let's add something. Let's add repeater delta, and then let's move forward. Now added item shows only the item that I added, and then all items is displaying all of them, and then the pre-populated is showing the initial 2 only. Removed is 0. Now let's see a use case where we remove something. Let's remove Bravo, and let's move forward. Now no added items. All items is 1. That's the only remaining one. Pre-populated items is repeater alpha only, even though there was the repeater Bravo as well, but it was removed. So I'm not sure if this is like the expected behavior, or I'm not sure if that's the way it should be. I mean, we'll work with it the way it is. And then the number of removed items is the one that I have removed. Let me show you one last thing, which is if I were to add the repeater delta and then remove the repeater delta, let's see what we have here. No added items, just two here, just two here, no removed items. So I added one thing and then removed it. So it doesn't count it as one because it was removed. So I hope this gives you an idea of how to work with the outputs of a repeater component.